Hartford's #1 for hip hop and R&B. I know we're confusing you right now. We're starting to make sure.
Don't get confused. Don't be confused.
Well, Styles P showed up early.
Yeah.
How are you?
I can't believe my brother's on time. No disrespect to you, but all New York City rappers, they play with that New York City traffic.
Yeah, traffic's crazy.
And they show up after the show is over.
The only rapper that's ever been early before you is Paul Wall.
Paul Wall. Yeah.
That was it. He was it.
And he came from Texas.
So how are you doing, Styles?
I'm chilling. CT, what up?
I just told Styles, I was like, listen, we're going to have to get the phones a lot because people have been waiting to hear from you.
CT loves D-Block, and we love CT. Home away from home for us.
We were talking to Troy Ave the other day, and we were saying, like, because he had never been to Connecticut before, he was coming out here for, like, the first time. And so, of course, me and Craig are like, we don't understand you not being out here because we feel like Connecticut is an essential part of hip-hop. So we're like, I was a little confused by the whole situation. And he was like, yo, the LOX always be out here, so everybody shows them so much love, and Mobb Deep, and, you know, and French. And
CT is crazy.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to see you. And we got the big show going down next Friday night, February 28th.
Yeah, make sure you come out to Sin City on February 28th. We're going to tear that up.
You, Chic, Jadakiss on stage
Together.
LOX.
So how is it? Like, how are things going? Because I haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah?
It's going good, just working. I mean, working really hard, like, you know what I mean? We got the, if you don't know, go get the Trinity EP.
Yeah.
LOX, we dropped the EP, iTunes exclusive, Trinity, $4. Go get it, won't hurt you.
$4, right?
You know what I mean? And after that, we just dropped another song called Boom Bap. So we in the studio just working.
I want to tell you that I was so happy that you remade or, you know, used the Boom Bap sample.
Yeah.
That is one of my favorite records from KRS-One.
Yeah.
And I remember saying to Craig like a while back, like, I'm surprised no one's used this.
Yeah.
Because it's like such like an extraordinary record.
No doubt. Shout out to Black Sign for producing that joint. It's a crazy joint.
So is it because it's one of your favorite records from him, or?
Yeah, I mean, I love KRS, period.
Yeah.
I love the beat because it was a mixture of KRS and Cool G.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I didn't realize that.
If you listen to the beat, it's a mixture of Boom Bap and the Cool G rap joint on the run.
So I looked up the Trinity. I wanted to see what the definition of it is. It defines God as three divine persons, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a very deep meaning.
Yeah, with the rap.
Who came up with that one,
with
Styles?
The rap Trinity, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, okay, the rap Trinity.
Yeah.
All right. So I heard that there's an album coming. Like, what's happening with the album, Styles?
We working on it, baby. We working. You know what I mean? We gave y'all the EP to let you know it's real. Like, you know what I mean? So every day we just in the lab. We got a lot of joints. Got a lot of joints done.
How many records are done at this point? Because I mean, like, we've been waiting.
We got a lot of joints.
Yeah.
We got a lot of joints.
What's it like when y'all? I mean, y'all are all three of you are in the studio together, actually working together, right?
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah.
Because, you know, there's so many albums that come out and, like, someone will send just the verse to someone and they piece it together.
Our studio's D-Block Studios. We
So
see each other every day.
So the three of you are back in the studio together. Is it just, like, when you guys are...
We always in the studio together. We just working on the LOX album. Like, we always in the studio. We was never not in the studio together.
So
D-Block Studio is like our home. Like, that's like the hangout, the home, and everything. We just happen to be making LOX music.
You know what? I really respect you guys for being able to, like, take some time off from each other, come back together, and fuse the way that you guys do.
Well, we ain't take no time off from each other.
Well, I mean, I feel like when Jadakiss was working on a solo project,
I mean,
you
we
were
do
working on a solo
solos. I
project.
mean, we do solos,
yeah.
you know what I mean? As far as the LOX, though, it didn't make sense for us to do the LOX project for a long time. Like, we would have did the project and wouldn't have benefited.
Why do you believe that? Why do you think that?
We wouldn't, because, I mean, contract-wise.
Oh, okay.
How the contract was set up, it just wouldn't have been wise for us to do it, so, you know.
You talking about, you know, my favorite song from Styles is My Brother.
Yes.
And I was reminding him of how we were like, we did a show somewhere with Big Mike, that guy Big Mike. I think like in New Haven or something. And we got into a whole deep conversation about the song because I was like, was your brother a Muslim? And he's like, why did you say that? Why did you ask that? It was a whole thing. And I said, because you say Allah, you mentioned that in the, you know, him in the song or whatever. And he was like, now he just got into a deep conversation again.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Because I assumed that, but I was wrong.
I mean, you keep thinking Allah and God's two different people. It's the same person. Different names, different titles, same exact thing.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about
same entity.
Your belief, your brother's belief, you know?
I believe in God like you believe in God. I believe in Allah, God, whatever you call it. I believe in one creator.
What is your religion? Because I told him I'm
Weed and hip hop.
Episcopalian. We don't get.
Weed and hip hop is my religion.
Oh, okay. All right.
Straight up.
Likes that Bob Marley.
You know?
There's a new religion now called Yeezy-anity.
Oh God. and Jenny's there by herself, chilling.
I'm not. I didn't listen. People started it.
Kim and Kanye chilling right there.
Is there actual religion that follows what Kanye's word?
Okay.
Styles, I'm just letting you know.
And the word will be in town Friday, right?
Yes, he will be here tomorrow, and I will be there.
You know, that's dope, I guess.
You know, Troy Ave said so many things lately when he was talking to us about rappers in skirts.
Yeah.
And rappers that, you know, from New York that try to sound like they're from down south and a lot of things. And I kind of thought of you guys because you guys really haven't changed over the years, the LOX.
No, not at all.
And what do you
keep it G?
Yeah, what do you think about all of that?
I don't like it.
You don't like them? No, okay.
I don't like guys in skirts.
That makes you nervous?
No, not at all. I just don't like it. It's not a good look. Unless you Roddy Piper. Then it's good money.
Wait, didn't he die? Am I wrong?
You confusing me. Not that I know of. He might have though. Who knows?
Oh, we should be laughing because I messed up.
That was you laughing.
I know. But wait a minute.
Those laughs of Jenny Boom Boom.
Who didn't I know died the other day? The guy from What's Happening. The guy with the suspenders.
Rerun?
Yeah, Rerun passed away. I didn't know, and I felt bad.
God bless Rerun.
God bless
We
Rerun.
grew up on Rerun, son.
Oh my God, this show is on in my house all the time. But anyway, no, but you know, I'm just curious because it's like you guys really haven't converted, though. You know, you guys have used some down south sounding beats at times.
Yeah. You just don't. You don't have to switch your whole style. I mean, you just. I think anybody should make music that could sound fitting anywhere. I don't think you should cater, like, wherever you're from, you should have a sound that you're from that place. Like, someone shouldn't hear you and think you're from another place. Not saying you can't, you know, do a song over a down south beat or a song over
work
a
with a
West
down
Coast
south
beat.
artist.
Or, yeah, like, you're supposed to. This is making music. But it's just your sound. If you're from a place, your sound should reflect the place you're from.
Okay.
You know, that's how I feel.
And of course, the new EP is out.
No doubt.
So if you don't have that, make sure and get it.
Yep, go to iTunes.
Show me remix right there.
By the way, Styles P said
Self-joint.
if you go to his place, what do you call it, a juice bar?
Juices for Life,
Right.
1026 Castle Hill Ave, Bronx, New York. Second location coming to 211 Nepperhan Avenue in Yonkers, New York.
Nice. Okay, so if you go there, he can cure any sort of stomach ailments you have. Because remember we were talking about having like a little bit of a problem with digestion and all that. Greg, hello?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm on medication.
I've heard enough of it from
Sometimes you gotta fart.
Okay.
She does. She does that. Trust me, she does that and
You know,
smiles about
I am
it.
single now, guys. They're killing me.
Yeah, but you work with other people in the building, in the
Killing
room.
me right now. I'm single. No, I told Styles it's like even if I eat an apple, my stomach fills up with like all this air and it gets super hard. It's like weird.
So that beer coming back to get you.
It is that,
the
though.
beer and them chips.
I woke up with a Guinness bottle next to me yesterday. So. But he said if you go to his spot, like he recommends certain juices that you should be having
we'll find a way to fix you.
To make your body better.
If not, we'll look it up and get you some info, point you to the right direction.
Well, Big Mike is in the studio right now, and we all know Big Mike ain't big anymore because all he does is juice, like.
No doubt.
You know, so how
It's a
often?
good way of life.
How often, you know, do you eat real food? Do you still eat?
Yeah, like juicing. People think when you say you juice or you juice in your life, that means you don't eat anymore. That's not.
But you substitute a meal, right, or something?
You could if you want, or you could drink the juice with the meal.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's some people do substitute a lot of food with juices and protein shakes and veggie shakes, and some people like eat light in juice. Like some people, like you could just eat lighter. Like instead of white rice and white potatoes, you could get like brown rice pasta, sweet potatoes. Instead of frying the food, you could bake it or grill it, and then chug down the juice with it, or just chug down the juice.
Why? How did this become your passion, Styles P?
I guess from wanting to spread a good word or do something positive. Like, you know, when you juice up and you live healthy, you kind of feel better, you think clearer.
You poo a lot, right? There's a lot of poo. Like a lot of poo comes out, right?
Yeah. I mean, I
would like that.
I crap regular. Like a lot of people are scared to crap and think that it's normal to crap once a day. That's not good.
Yeah, because
if you're one of the people who crapping once a day,
yes.
You're damn near dying.
Thanks, Styles, for the good news.
Oh, you're messing up somebody's toilet somewhere.
Wow. No, I really need to poo more.
Yeah,
I do.
definitely.
I like it.
It's a little good.
Get business done
No doubt.
on the phone.
BM.
But I hate that. I hate that when you're on the phone doing the business and it's like you're trying to act like you ain't wiping. Then you gotta wait to flush the toilet because you don't want anybody to know you was on the phone while you was doing business. I mean, about the toilet.
You should just wait till you finish crapping, then get on the phone.
Yeah, I like to do it all at once.
Okay.
It's good times. All right, so you have an album that's pretty much done, but basically you.
Yeah, we're working on the LOX. We're working on the LOX joint. I got a LOX.
This is the
joint
one that
going.
Swizz Beats was working on.
Yeah, we got a bunch of Switch joints. We got a bunch of joints on it. We're working on the LOX. We don't have a set date because we're just working and going around the clock. We're putting in everything. Everybody's working on solo projects too.
So
myself, Kiss, Sheik, we're working on solo projects and we're working on the LOX.
You've been
joint.
very vocal though, saying that you are having a hard time with the record labels.
Nah, we good. We chilling. I said that's why I didn't come out before.
Okay. So things.
About right now.
So everything's going really well.
Right, yep, everything's
great.
great.
And you feel good about the way the music business is going.
Definitely.
Good.
Definitely. I feel grand.
Do you feel grand?
I feel grand.
All right. There's these rumors going around that you're in the studio with 50.
Yeah, he was in the studio.
So what's the deal? Like, what happened? Like,
I think just in general, like all East Coast hip hop. I think the veterans in it and the elders, even the young people, and in between people. I think they understand what it takes to
win,
and what you owe now, what you kind of owe your place, and what we owe the Tri-State. Like the Tri-State fans are old, authentic music. Like, you know what I mean? They're old, authentic music. They old for artists to get together and make authentic music and be supplied. That's what. Sometimes you got to think bigger than just being an artist. You got to think for the culture and for the sake of hip hop. So for the sake of hip hop, there's a lot of combinations that need to be done, especially far as East Coast music. So I think it's just coming back around and happening.
So where is this gonna fall? Like, and who is this?
Working.
And who is this?
I think this goes with everybody, like the whole, just East Coast in general. Like if you could work with somebody and you could do something that can impact hip hop, not just East Coast hip hop, but hip hop period, but also keep that mind state of repping your home and where you're from and doing what you're doing, recognizing somebody who might be from a low live a few minutes away from you who's doing the same thing. So you got to salute and keep going.
How did this transpire though? Like, who called who?
That was Kissing 50 chopping it up, and then he just came to the studio and was kicking it.
Nice.
Yeah.
So how was it working with him?
It's cool. It's cool.
I'm just curious, like, what's he like in the studio?
Cool, regular dude. Just a regular dude.
Okay. So this will be on his album or your album or?
His album.
Okay.
Got something coming out on his tape. Probably do a few collabs. Expect us to see us with a few collabs from a few different people.
Really, like who?
I'm gonna tell you later. I don't want to blow the surprise. You screw it up all.
Building.
Yo.
Next Friday night,
what up?
February 28th is
Sin
going
City.
down. Sin City in
Going
Waterbury.
down. Crazy. LOX in the building. Nuts.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I had to get that off. Big shout out to Big Mike, DJ Craig G. It's gonna go down in it.
LOXtickets.com. LOXtickets.com is the way to get them tickets. I wanted to ask your thoughts about, they're going to name the street after Biggie a few months ago in New York. I don't know if you read the story or not. It was going to be like Christopher Wallace Ave or something.
Yeah.
And
I heard it.
They turned that whole situation kind of upside down. People protested against it because Biggie had a reputation of selling drugs and the things that he said about women in his music and all of that. I wanted to see. I thought I would have loved I love the idea.
I love the idea. America's built off of criminals.
Okay.
That's all I would say. I would leave it at that. Like, I mean, I understand society saying it like that because it's just whack. But like, if you think of like the Rockefellers, Carnegies, and dudes like that, they did a lot of dirt. They did a lot of dirt. They've mostly rich of the most richest families in America acquired their money from doing dirt.
Right.
A lot of people don't know this though, so that was whack. That's how I felt about it.
Yeah, I felt.
You should have named it after that man.
You know what is interesting though, because I remember.
Frank Sinatra hang with gangsters. He only hung with gangsters.
Yeah, and I think he was a gangster.
Yeah, he was. Blue eyes.
But I remember years ago, you guys were all in the studio, and at the time, like your record rep or whatever, I don't want to mention her name, said something like she was trying to bossing like Kiss around saying like, oh, you got to do this and you got to do that. And I remember Kiss, I guess he kind of had it for the day and said, you know, we all did go to college.
Yeah, we're smart.
Right.
Smart.
So, you know, I felt like with that situation, as, you know, with a lot of rappers, people have the idea or have this image of you guys that, you know.
I think that's because people are slow. I mean, you have to be really smart to kind of put words together in a slick fashion over a tempo beat. If you don't think so, try it.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it is what it is. This country's built off of stereotypes. You know what I mean? If it wasn't that intelligent, then your kids wouldn't gravitate to it.
Right.
So it's something that's making the kids and everybody from all across the world, other continents, people who don't even speak English want to listen to hip hop. Like, you know what I mean? So that has to take some type of intelligence, right?
And speaking of intelligence, are you still writing?
I don't write. I write in my brain.
No, okay.
Oh, you mean for the book?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Waiting to finish this LOX album, though.
And then what's going to be the book? Like, what's happening?
I'm like halfway through. I don't want to say because I'm like halfway through one part and then I have a quarter of another thing. So I'm trying to figure whether to mesh and mend. But I really want to be done with the music so I could kind of sit down and just focus all on the book. I don't want to take away from it right now because the LOX is a pretty big deal, an event to
yes,
deal
that's
with
a big
in
deal.
life.
We've
like,
been waiting for
I mean?
that,
So
yes.
we have to hone in and focus everything on that. But
I always tell you how much I admire you for being able to do that because, I mean...
Yeah.
That's just incredible that you're able to sit down and write a book.
I appreciate that. A lot
you know,
of people write a book.
Most people can't even if they're writing about their own life, they have to get somebody to write that for them.
I think it's about being in the zone. I think anybody could write a book, to tell you the truth. I mean, it's one of the most hardest things I've ever done. But I feel like when you get in the zone or you get to that point and it starts spilling out, like, you know what I mean? It just starts flowing and you just want to express yourself. I'm a dude who likes expressing himself.
Really? I didn't know that about you. And going back to what you said you're writing in your head, so you're not writing any...
Oh, I thought you meant for the
album.
I thought you meant for the
So
album.
you're just going in and
Oh, I don't write.
So you're not writing anything down?
No, I don't.
Wow.
I don't write anything. But I don't... Let me be honest with you. Like, most people say it out of, like, a sense of being fly and all that. I've never been able to write because... I couldn't get the melody. Like, I have an offbeat, onbeat, so I would look at the paper and can't see the melody. Oh. So it was always easy for me to just remember.
But
I picked up the habit as a kid.
You said some really dynamic things in hip hop.
I mean, it's like remembering a speech. If you think about it, like, you ever had to remember a speech?
Right.
You look and say the line over and over and over, and over the next line over and over and over.
But then you even the way you express yourself and change, you know, your inflection and all of that.
Yeah. I'm talented.
You are a very talented individual, Styles P. Yes,
smoked up.
Okay, now we're getting out the truth. I wanted to ask you too about Love and Hip Hop New York and all these reality shows. I
haven't been watching
any of them.
I've seen a few of them. I'm not. If you ask me something, I might be behind or not know what you're talking about, though.
But I'm not going to ask you about the show. I'm going to ask you, would you and Kiss and Sheik consider doing a show? Because that would be hilarious.
Kiss and Sheik won. I tried to get them to convince them to do something like that. I would do a reality show.
You guys would be incredible on that show.
I would definitely do a reality
That would be hilarious.
Yeah, it definitely would be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's make it happen.
Yeah.
Styles P.
Okay.
He's like, yeah, right. It's never happening. All right, so the album will be out soon.
Yeah, the LOX album will be out. I have a project, actually, I'm going to drop around April. A solo project, a digital joint.
Okay.
Ghost in the Phantom, I'm calling it, but I'm working on the LOX album, too, right now.
All right.
And Kiss is working on T5 DOA.
Nice.
He's pretty much wrapped up with that, and Sheik's also working on a solo project. So every day in the D Block studio, it's around the clock.
I guess so.
You know?
Oh, you guys, I heard you have 565 songs down.
Yeah,
You got to pick like 12 for the next album. All right, well, it's going down next Friday night, February 28th, Sin City in Waterbury. Tickets are available right now at LOXtickets.com. That's LOXtickets.com. Styles, thank you so much.
All right, CT, I love y'all. Salute, D Block.
We'll see you next Friday night. It's at 937.